I did a good job, and the company fined me 1,228,000 yuan, but I not only didn't pay a single penny, but also withheld 5 million yuan in compensation from the company. During a general meeting, a new trainee suddenly switched the projector to my performance evaluation table. The boss and the entire company immediately focused on me. The trainee proudly raised his chin and threw a stack of photos onto the conference table. "Boss, I'm complaining about him because he uses the company car every day to transport his children. This is private use of a corporate vehicle. I recommend he be fired immediately." The boss's face immediately turned furious. I looked pityingly at the promotion-hungry trainee, who was claiming the company car was actually my 6 million yuan luxury car. I had given it to the company for free to facilitate business negotiations and maintain a good image for 2 whole years. He opened the next slide, which contained an Excel sheet. I made a rough calculation that Director Lin travels approximately 40 kilometers daily, including fuel and wear and tear. The monthly cost comes to several thousand yuan. Director Liang's company is implementing cost-cutting policies. I think we should start with top management. Behavior where company assets are treated like private property. If this isn't strictly punished, how will we convince the rest of the team? All eyes turned to Lion, my college friend and founder of the company. In the early days, when the company couldn't pay salaries, I used my savings to pay them. Then, when the company needed an image to deal with big clients, I gave him my newly purchased car without a second thought. I told him to take it away to close the most important deals, and he used it for 2 years. I paid for the fuel, gar, I paid for the insurance, gar, and I did the maintenance. Sometimes, when the driver was busy, I would pick up clients from the airport myself. Everyone at the company knew the car was mine. But at that moment, Lianju's face showed no intention of defending me. She just frowned and tapped her fingers on the table, a habit she had when she was thinking about pros and cons. "Lin Feng, what Chen Ao reported is true." I looked at her and felt my heart stop for a moment. Right. 2 years ago, when she asked me for the car, she said, "Lin Feng, I'm sorry, when the company makes money, I'll buy you a new car." And now she was asking, "Is that right?" "It seems kindness is worthless compared to interest," I replied in a calm voice that surprised even me. "So what's your decision?" Director Liang asked. Liang looked away. "The photo is in front of everyone, Lin Feng. You're an old employee and my college mate, but rules are rules. The company has to be fair. This is the principle. So hand over the car keys. From now on, the vehicle administrative department will handle it, and the fuel and wear charges calculated by Shino will be deducted from your next salary." Director Liang made the right decision. I believe Director Lin should also issue a self-criticism in front of the entire company. After all, the impact has been so negative, there's no need for self-criticism. We'll issue a company-wide criticism circular. Criticism. Circular. Salary deduction? Cool. Car confirmation. I saw Lian's familiar face, but suddenly, he seemed completely alien. This was my car. Still, I didn't argue. I didn't throw the ownership papers in his face in anger, because I saw ambition in Chen O's eyes and calculation in Liang Yo's, but it didn't matter. I already had a plan in mind to counter each blow. Okay? Here are the keys, and I accept the criticism circular. Director Liang hopes this car will bring more good luck to the company. It would have been easier if Director Lin had just given it to me at the beginning. Someone had to complain before he finally gave it to me. I looked at him with pity. He had no idea what these keys really meant. He thought he had seized power. In reality, he had picked up a bomb that could destroy the entire company. Half an hour later, the criticism circular was emailed throughout the company. It was very well written. I never imagined that Director Lin, who always seemed so innocent, would take advantage from behind. I took a sip of coffee. Its bitter taste spread across my tongue, but it couldn't calm the cold boiling inside me. Just then, the door opened without a knock. "The director in the finance department has done the calculations. You will have to pay a total of 1,228,000 yuan retroactively, including fuel, depreciation, and tolls for the past 2 years. Director Lian has approved it. If you don't pay, this amount will be deducted from your annual bonus and share dividends. 128,000. Choose. You're good with numbers. Do you know how much the annual insurance for this car is? The company pays. No, I used to pay 500 per year. And I also paid for the maintenance, which was over 10,000 each time. Anyway, that's your responsibility too. You've used it for a long time. Do you know who brought this car to the company 2 years ago? Who knows? It belongs to the company now. Director Lin, stop talking nonsense and pay. I've already taken the keys. From now on, If you want to use the car, you'll have to fill out an application and wait for my approval, okay? I accept the payment. Director Lin, a wise man is one who yields at the right time. By the way, Director Lee said that an important client is coming next week. Remove your personal belongings from the car. It's unlikely that the client will see a baby seat or toys and think the company's image is tarnished. A trainee who hasn't even been at the company for 3 months would approve the vehicle usage of a CEO-level director. Just thinking about it seemed completely absurd. Hello, lawyer? Lawyer, I'm Lin Feng. Yes, I need a legal consultation regarding the company's illegal appropriation of private property and retroactive charges. After hanging up, I opened the drawer and pulled out an envelope from the bottom. Documents. I had proof. I'd kept every transfer record, every invoice. The registration certificate clearly said, Lin Feng. I gave the car to the company 2 years ago to help Liang Wu. Lin Feng, shouldn't I sign a rental contract with you? I can pay you 2,000 rupees a month as rent. Forget it, we're friends. The company has just started. Let's save a little. So we didn't sign anything. I thought it was friendship. Now I understand. It was a knife. I personally handed him. If he wants to be formal and settle scores, then so be it. There will be a full settlement. I stood up, left the office, and went to the underground parking lot. Throw away this cushion. It's so useless. And what is this decoration? Throw it away too. Take out the boxes in the trunk. Who knows what personal belongings it might contain. That was my 8,000 yuan customized leather cushion. And that decoration was my daughter's handmade lucky charm. Driver, leave the car here. We're going upstairs. Chana himself got into the driver's seat, took a photo, and posted it on social media. My new ride. Hard workers never have bad luck. I saw the post and liked it. Enjoy, Chana. I hope you drive carefully. After all, this car has a bit of an attitude. It only listens to its real owner. The next morning, the HR manager called me. Director Lin, the impact of your disciplinary violation has been significant. The company has decided to suspend some of your responsibilities. These responsibilities will be transferred to trainee Chanel. Director Lien says that Chanel, although young has strong principles and is unafraid to point out problems. The company is planning to give him an exceptional promotion to operations supervisor. The exceptional promotion would be to become a supervisor above me. Chanel had struck a good deal. Director Lin. Director Liang has asked that you hand over clients, especially those related to Mr. Sao. He's coming next Monday, and I need to be prepared. Mr. Sao Wanjan was the company's most important client at the time, whom we had acquired from competitors 2 years ago. Because of that, some details won't be in the files, right? Like, what is Mr. Sao like? What are his food restrictions? What are his hobbies? Mr. Sao likes Da Hong Pao tea. He doesn't eat seafood and enjoys golfing. I told him a half-truth. He really liked Da Hong Pao. He didn't eat seafood. But what he hated most were young people who acted overly smart and tried to impress. Thanks, I noted. Lin Feng, by the way, I've given the keys to driver W. Director Lian said this car will only be used for high-level clients like Mr. Sa. The rest of the time, it'll be parked. Okay, parked? Let's see how long it stays parked. In the afternoon, I went to the brand showroom. Mr. Lin, it's nice to see you. The car is perfectly fine. No issues. I need a full inspection and a tracking system update. Sure. Have you brought the car? No. Someone will bring it in a few days. Remember, as soon as the car arrives at the workshop, lock all the doors immediately. No one can take it out without my instructions. Understood? The car is registered in your name. We're just following your orders. The actual show was about Don't work so hard in this heat. Go home and take care of your child. They were using my fuel to do their own thing and then making fun of me. What a beautiful family. Bloodsuckers. Hello. I want to deactivate a fuel car. Yes, block it immediately. Blocking the car now would have benefited them. If you were going to block it, yeah, you should have done it at the right moment. Hello. Get me to talk to the best real estate agent in the area. If you want to settle the accounts, you'll have to settle the accounts thoroughly. The company's current office was in a building I owned. When Lian started her business, she couldn't afford a good office. So I rented her the property she inherited from my father at half the market rate. The contract was annual, renewable based on mutual trust. It expired the following month. Chanel wanted to cut costs, so we should start with the rent. On Friday night, I was playing with my daughter at home when I got a call. It was Lian calling. Lin Feng, where are you? At home. Why isn't the fuel card working? Wang went to refuel, but it shows blocked. Oh, hey, that card is in my personal name. I lost it, so I blocked it. Did you do it on purpose? Director Lian said. First of all, it's my personal card. I can block it whenever I want. Second, if the company is using the car, why are they charging fuel from my personal card? Doesn't the finance department pay the driver for the fuel every month? Okay, Lin Feng, he said. From now on, the company will pay for it, and you can forget about using company resources. Perfect, Director. This is just the beginning. On Sunday night, I took out all the documents and receipts and even checked the building's lease contract. The contract clearly stated a mallet until March 7, 2026. That is, tomorrow. If they don't renew, there'll be an illegal occupancy. I thought for a while and messaged the agent. Bring new tenants tomorrow at 10 a.m. Perfect, Lin Feng. This location is in high demand. A financial company is willing to pay double the rent. No problem. Just don't have a current tenant. Tomorrow was going to be an interesting day. Mr. Sao was coming. The agent would bring new tenants. Chenov would show off, and I'd pack up the whole mess. I sat down and started calculating on a piece of paper. Queen, 3.2 million, purchase tax, 280. 2-year insurance, 100,000, 2-year maintenance, 80,000, 2-year fuel, 60,000, office rent, difference, 1.2 million. Advanced salaries, 500,000, total, 5.42 million. I looked at the number and laughed. By spending 5 million, I'd pampered ungrateful people. They didn't thank me, but instead blamed me. A fine of 12 and 28,000. Tomorrow I'll get everything back from them, plus interest. Monday morning, at 1 o'clock, I was sitting at my desk, slowly packing up. In their eyes, I was now an outdated director, and Chanel, a new rising star. Mr. Saw arrived. Okay? Wang, oh, take the car to the entrance. Hurry, Mr. Saw is waiting. What happened? Hurry. It's not starting. It was fine just now. Did you apply the brakes? Yes, I did. What happened next? Failure at the most critical moment. Director Lian. The car is locked. The anti-theft system is activated. The engine is immobilized. The spare key is in the admin safe. Get it. This car's security system was top-notch. Once locked remotely, no one could drive it without the owner's highest password. Lin Feng, you did this score, right? Why isn't the car running? Director Liang, if the car is faulty, I would get it repaired. Why are you calling me? I'm not a mechanic. Don't be foolish. Only you can control it. Unlock it. Mr. Saw is waiting outside. Unlock it? Director Liang. Don't you remember that Supervisor Chan took it for the company on Friday? He has the keys, he has the management. Now, if the car isn't running, what do I have to do with it? Supervisor Chan, with strong principles, is the right person to receive important clients. Will you unlock it or not? Lin Feng, I order you. Unlock it now. You order me. Lian, by what authority? As your boss. Oh, my boss. So, I should notify you. That car is my private property, and I have every right to decide when it will run and when it won't. I'm not in a good mood right now. So, the car won't run. Director Yang, is this how you treat your clients? Mr. Saw, we're very sorry. The car suddenly developed a problem. We'll fix it now. We'll fix it now. Lin Feng is about to resign. Yes, Mr. Shaw, this company is too small for me. As you can see, my car was also confiscated, and I was fired. Director Liang, I remember 2 years ago, I decided to work with your company solely because of Mr. Lin. Yes, Mr. Shaw. This is all a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Mr. Lin's car was confiscated, and he was fired. This is also a misunderstanding. I've been in that car myself. At that time, Mr. Lin said it was to show his sincerity and to receive clients. So how does this become private use of a corporate vehicle from your mouth? Mr. Shah, let me explain. Director Lin didn't break any rules in the first place. Shut up. Lin Feng, tell Mr. Shah that this is an internal issue. We'll resolve it among ourselves. Don't make a scene in front of others. Directly Young. When you issued the criticism circular, you didn't think it would lead to public embarrassment. You didn't think when you let the Chainas throw my things on the ground and trample them. Mr. Saw, I'm sorry you had to witness all this, but from today on, I have no connection with this company, and I'm taking this car back. Unlock. The luxury car, which had seemed dead until now, suddenly came alive. Wang, get off. The driver had already gotten off. He quickly left upon hearing my voice. Mr. Sao, if you're okay with it? Nah. I'll drop you off at your next destination in this car. As for this company, shared bikes would be more suitable. Well said, Mr. Lin. Actually, I have a new project and I need an experienced partner. Let's talk while we're walking. Mr. Shao, don't go. We're not done yet. Liang tried to grab Sao Bajuan's sleeve, but his bodyguard intervened and stopped him. Director Liang, you have to be human before you do business. If your character isn't good, you can't progress in business. With that, Sabin Jun turned and walked toward my car. I opened the door, got into the driver's seat, and started the car. The heavy rumble of the V1 engine reverberated like a trapped animal finally freed. In the rearview mirror, I saw Liang collapse to the ground. The car sped out of the complex, leaving everyone behind. Mr. Lin, that was amazing. Mr. Sir, you're overpraising, but is that enough? It'll be too easy for them. Easy? Absolutely not. By 10 o'clock, the agent will arrive with the new tenants. My phone vibrated. It was a message. Lin Feng, we've arrived. Director Liang isn't feeling well, and the reception isn't letting us in, I replied. Call the police straight away. Illegal occupation. Have the contract and property papers ready. Received? I hung up and smiled slightly. The Liang show has just started. After dropping Mr. Cao, I went straight to the law firm. Mr. Lin, based on the evidence you've provided, your chances of winning your case are very high. For vehicle usage charges, advance funds, and reputational damage. And regarding the building lease, since they didn't renew and didn't vacate, you can claim forced eviction and double rent. Lawyer Wang, add one more charge. Which one? Defamation? Chenao made false accusations. She's damaged my reputation. I'll sue her personally and seek compensation, along with a public apology. Proving this may be a little difficult, because these are internal emails. I have the recordings. Make the payment quickly. I've already taken the car keys. From now on, if you want to use the car, you'll need my approval. If you don't, Mr. Lin, you're very prepared. Chenao won't be able to escape. It was evening when I left the law firm. The agent had arrived at the building with the police and the new tenants. Here are the property papers and lease contract. The contract expired last month. It wasn't renewed. You have 3 days to vacate. Some scary-looking people stood at the entrance, and the guy at the reception was trembling with fear. They were in charge of debt collection for new tenants, and they weren't exactly polite like me. Lian hid in her office and didn't dare come out. Chen Yun was pushed forward as a shield, but the collection officers silenced him within seconds. Finally, he started crying. Hey boy, where's your boss? She hid herself and pushed you forward. I don't know. Meanwhile, Sao Jun also took immediate action. At 2 p.m., the SO Group's legal department sent an official notice. All contracts with Lian's company were terminated, and the right to claim for the branch was also reserved. After such a huge blow, Liang Yun's company was practically finished. Just then, Liang Yun called. Yes, Lin Feng? What more do you want? Are you going to ruin me completely? Director Yang, why are you saying that? I'm simply taking back my rights. If Mr. Saw broke the contract error, it's because he didn't like your character. And if people came to vacate the building, it's because he didn't want to leave. Liang Wei, be a little reasonable. Lin Feng, we were college mates. Will you be so heartless? What will you get if the company goes bankrupt? You put in effort too. You considered my hard work, my duty. Chenao used it for a promotion, and you threw it away like trash. Liang Wei, the day you let Chenao insult me, the day you tried to take my car, that day our friendship ended. Lin Feng, I made a mistake. I truly believe it. I'll return the car. I'll pay double the rent. Just talk to Mr. Cao for me. It's too late now. I'll get the court notice tomorrow. Director Liang, save your energy for explaining to the judge. Everything calmed down. But the story didn't end there. That very night, a viral topic suddenly emerged. Millionaire executive harasses trainee. I saw a long article in which Chenov was seen crying in a car. In the article, he portrayed himself as a brave employee who stood up for the rules. The entire story was emotional and manipulative. Blurred photos of me were also included, but it wasn't difficult to recognize him. My phone was flooded with abuse and hate messages. It seems Chenov wanted a full-blown war. He thought he could turn the tables on public opinion. Stupid. He doesn't know public opinion is a double-edged sword. If you want to play, I'll play too. Chenault told the media, I just did my job. There are company rules. Corporate vehicles are not for personal use. I didn't know I would have to pay such a heavy price for defending the rules. Mr. Lin misused company assets and caused damage to the company through his contacts. Sir, what was the exact amount? 228,000. And that's just 2 years worth of fuel and wear costs. Why do you think Lin Feng did this? Because he felt the company couldn't survive without him. He had privilege. People were abusing me in the live chat. He's an agent. Investigate. Apologize. I picked up the phone and messaged Lawyer Wang, just leave it now. 5 minutes later, a new account named Link posted a video. No music, no effects, just facts. The first proof chain, car invoices, registration, insurance, maintenance records. The second, money flow, bank statements, fuel card records. The live chat suddenly went silent. Reporters also received notifications on their phones. Their sympathy immediately turned to shock and excitement. Director Liang, Mr. Lin's proof is correct. The car is his personal property. Mr. Chen, are you making threats in the recording? Were you manipulating public sympathy? No, it's edited. It's fake. It's all a misunderstanding. Liang tries to escape with Chanel. The cameras record everything. Liang was utterly devastated. Chanel's face had turned pale. He had completely won the battle. A few days later, Liang's company was officially declared bankrupt. Actually, this wasn't necessary, but he had angered Mr. Sell. He was publicly insulted. Clients left, and on top of that, loosely, my legal claim's entire financial chain was destroyed. Chanel was fired. It's said that he left with great disgrace. Colleagues blamed him. Some even threw papers at him. When he asked Liang Wei for compensation, she slapped him hard. It's all because of you. If you hadn't tried to be smart, the company would never have collapsed. That one slap destroyed his career and his dream. A month later, I received Liasu at my new company's office. Linfang, someone's here for you. Linfang, for the sake of our old friendship, drop the case. I have nothing left. My house and car have been seized. I'm drowning in debt. If you continue, I'll go to jail. Lian Yu, when you were finding me 128,000 euro, did you think about this day? I was blinded by jealousy. I was jealous of your money, your ability, and the fact that the entire company followed you. I wanted to prove I was the boss. I wanted to supersede you. That's why you tolerated the Chinese. Yes, he reminded me of my younger self, full of ambition. Ambition, if not backed by ability and principles, is just greed. Linfang, I really made a mistake. Please forgive me. At least let me work for you so I can pay off the debt. I looked at him kneeling on the ground, but I felt no satisfaction. I just felt sad. This was the college friend I had helped wholeheartedly. This was the partner I had trusted. A person becomes so weak in the face of selfish interests. Liang, I don't lack staff. I stood up and went to the glass window, looking out at the crowds of the city below. The case will continue. The 50 million yuan compensation is final. This is the principle. What will happen to you now? It's your fate. You can go. After Liang, Qinao was next. She had sent me countless messages and apology letters. I didn't respond to any of them until I faced her on court. Linfang, I stopped. I took off my sunglasses and looked at her. Qinao, do you think you've been treated unfairly? She immediately shook her head. I don't think so. I spent 6 million on a car, 500,000 on salaries, and 1 million on rent subsidies, and all I got in return was your complaints and humiliation. You only lost a job and a bad record. I almost lost my dignity. It's not wrong to want a promotion, but you can't climb the ladder by relying on someone's kindness. This lesson doesn't cost 12,028,000 rupees. I hope you'll remember. With that, I calmly walked into the courtroom. Chenav's crying voice echoed behind me. 6 months later, I started my own consulting company. I found new investors. The business started doing well. The Kun was still my car, with a dedicated driver. Sometimes, I would remember the old days when I was sacrificing myself for the company. That was my youth and my full-blown spirit. One day, I went to inspect a commercial site. Outside a bubble tea shop on the ground floor, I saw a familiar face. Chinov, welcome. Your tea is ready. His voice had become hoarse, lacking the aggression it used to have. I stood at a distance, watching him silently. A customer was yelling at him because he was slow. He just bowed his head and kept apologizing over and over. I can't understand. Hurry up. Sorry, it's over. The customer angrily threw the tea on the counter. Chinov said nothing. He just kept cleaning it silently. His eyes were red. This scene seemed familiar to me. The only difference was that the one who had once been a champion of rules had now been broken by life itself. I didn't go to him. I didn't even buy anything. I just turned and left. I left the mall. The sun was shining brightly. Wang opened the car door. Lin Feng, where are you going? Home. I thought the story ended there, but the last scene remained. That night, I was walking in the park with my daughter. Under a footbridge, I saw someone rummaging through the trash. Her clothes were torn. Her hair was disheveled. But I recognized her. It was Liang. She felt my gaze and looked back. Our eyes met. First awe, then peace, then deep shame. She picked up half a loaf of bread and ran away. Staggering away, she even left a shoe behind. I didn't stop her. Papa, what happened to that auntie? Liang had gone bankrupt. Her husband left her with the children. She was heavily in debt and had been declared dishonest. She couldn't even take the high-speed train. I heard she had even considered suicide, but she didn't. Now she had become the most unseen shadow in this city. I watched her disappear into the darkness, and the last burden within me was gone. Not every bad person receives punishment from God. Often, people take their own lives. Kindness is a choice, not an obligation, especially to those who don't appreciate it. If I hadn't had that Quan, that building, and contacts like Mr. Sal, I might be in that garbage bin today. I held my daughter's hand and slowly walked home. The street lights lengthened our shadows.